So here we are on what originally was the third hole, which today you would know it as the second. So the description of this hole is taken from Tom Holt from the Golfing Annual 1894-95. The third hole is a difficult one, the ground being at present of too sandy a nature to make sure of obtaining good lies. About 130 yards from the tee are two high sand hills, between or over which it is necessary to drive. Otherwise it may cost you a stroke or two to extricate your ball from sand or sedge. A full club or brassy shot should then reach the green, but a top ball invariably meets with a bad fate in a bunker some 60 yards from the hole. The character of the ground throughout this makes it a perfect hole in 4 and a good one in 5. Length 303 yards, which is what the original length of the hole was. So the yellow flag that we can see here is where the second green, the green was moved over to in the vicinity of where the front of the second green is today. The original green is further over to the left where the red flag is, and like a lot of the original holes, it was in a hollow. So the hollow there would have been much deeper than it is today, and this lies between what is now the 7th green on the Channel course and the 2nd green on the Championship. There was also an artesian well somewhere in that vicinity. There was about 4 artesian wells on the course at that stage, which they used to extract water to use for irrigation. But the hole basically not changed a great deal during that time. The shape of the hole, other than being lengthened, has played very similar. It's obviously in the early days a lot sandier than it is now, and the hills on the right and left that we're passing now would have been very sandy, and it's what they sort of almost consider them as bunkers. The original second green, which would have been in the hollow on the left where we're approaching here now, and the original tee, hole playing at 303 yards, put it in the vicinity of where this buggy is on the path coming down from today's second tee. Then when the course was extended in 1897, the tee was moved back, made the hole 350 yards, green moved over to the right, and the tee was round about where the front of the second tee is today, where the buggy is. And since then, further tees, put back the medal tees and championship tees to make it into the second hole that we know it as today.